Hi, just wanted to share an interesting incident that took place this morning, early, as a matter of fact. My husband, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's hot right now. It's the average day temperature is close to, 100, 110, something like that. But in the morning, it's still beautiful. In the morning, sometimes it's still like 85, maybe 90, which is absolutely gorgeous. So my husband and I, we love to sit on the patio like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. We sit at the patio and read a book. We love to sit there, have our coffee. I drink a green tea latte and we sit and read for half an hour or so. So this morning we were both sitting and reading, and we had the patio door to the house open, and we also had the screen door open. Now, for those of you who may not know this, Arizona is lizard country. We have them in all sizes. We have them from half an inch to, well, I don't know how big they are, but they come kind of big. So we were sitting there, and I'm reading, and my left side is the patio door that's open to the house, no screen door, and I see this big lizard coming alongside the wall from the yard, running alongside the wall and just flipping into the house. I go like, oh my goodness, the lizard is in the house. I'm not afraid of lizards. Doesn't do me anything. I mean, love the lizards. What I'm really serious about is the fact that when he gets trapped and he doesn't know how to get out, the poor animal dies. So my husband and I, we went on a little hunt. Took us about 15 minutes, but we finally were able to get him out. All of the furniture was rearranged. He was scratching. He was just climbing up the wall or halfway the wall. Not so much. Thank God he didn't go into the sofa or all that sort of stuff. He stayed kind of low, but we were able to get him out of the house again. He was probably a little over a foot long, probably like 13 inches. Beautiful, dark with light spots. Beautiful animal, absolutely. And I've seen him before, and I think it may even be the same as last year that was always traversing the patio. Lizards have some very interesting characteristics. And one of the things that I'm very interested in is we are all connected. Everything in the universe is one. We are connected to everything. We're connected to the humans, to our fellow human beings. We're also connected to the animals, to the flowers, to the plants, to everything. So we are also connected to the animals that come to visit us. They come to bring us a message. There is a book that I have when these kind of things pop up. A couple of years ago, I had a big swarm of bees coming and hanging under a tree, thousands of bees. And I found out what that was for. So now I looked in this book. This is the book, Animals Speak. And I looked under lizard, and I looked at what is the significance of a lizard coming to visit you, coming to you. Well, I'd like to explain a little bit about that, and hopefully you'll get something out of it. And I will tell you a little bit of how it works for me. The lizard, the keynote is the subtlety of perception, meaning looking at the small things that pop up in your life. Are you paying attention to that? The lizard has an incredible hearing and has an incredible eyesight. I mean, I can sometimes still stand in the house and I can see a big lizard on the grass. And when I move, and I could be like, oh boy, 35 feet away, and he just zips off. And he still has to see me through the glass. So it's absolutely amazing. So the subtlety of the perception is something that the lizard signifies. That's an indication. For me to take a look at, this book, Animals Speak, is for me to understand messages that the universe brings to me through the animals. The lizard sees, as I said, the tiniest movements. And this indicates also what it says in the book about my intuition and my psychic perceptions. They're either already active or they're going to be more active, more strongly. So this is something to pay more attention to. I need to pay more attention to what my gut, my intuition tells me. So when I get a feeling for something, I need to stop and I need to pay attention to that, listen to it, understand it, and then take my action steps. So that's the subtlety. The lizard is also in the Native American, in their tradition, the lizard is associated with dream time. So there's two sides of that. If we are in dream time, we can do two things. We can shut ourselves off which is not the Native American tradition, or we can pay more attention to the dream time. My belief is, as it says here in the book, that I have to pay more attention, and I also have to meditate more, because further down it says that I need to take my meditation time, the way I interpret it, I need to take my meditation time more effectively, use it more effectively, probably also be more attentive to the subtle messages that I am getting from the universe. Another characteristic about a lizard is, and we all learned this in school, is that the tail of the lizard can come off. This is to distract the enemies that try to trap him, because he has such a long tail. When they step on it and where they grab it or where they bite the tail comes up and the tail continues to wiggle. So in that same period, that same moment that the predator is distracted by that moving tail, the lizard has a chance to escape. Now, what does that signify when a tail comes off? Well, it says in the book here that I have to be detached, or one has to be detached. The detachment is something that the lizard can teach. So in order to detach gives you a better way to survive. How am I more able to detach from a situation, probably emotionally, because we humans are so emotional, detach emotionally from a situation that might just irk me a bit, might distract me a bit, and just let that go, but focus again on my goal, where I want to go. So don't let those emotions that come in certain situations distract me too much. That is approximately everything. There is more that I need to, I need to read through it again, but this is about it that I wanted to share with you. I truly believe, being all one with everything that's alive, we're all living things, living creatures on this planet. I believe that the animals come to me for a reason, and I like to look it up in this book. This is a very trustworthy book. It's been written many, many years ago, and it's based on a lot of Native American traditions. And I have found, and so has a friend of mine, that it actually never fails. It actually never fails what's in there, provided you are able to absorb the message that is in there and take it with you in a good nature of just, being of service, being of help to you. So this was my encounter with a big lizard, a really big lizard. So I got to pay really good attention to this because it was a big lizard. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share. I hope you got a little bit out of this, and I hope it perhaps gives you some food for thought. It sure did give me some food for thought, and I'm glad that the animal came to me and pointed out a couple of things. I'm grateful for that.